Welcome back to the Sipping Sooner, baby. Glad y'all can join me today. Today we gonna talk about the game Saturday, man, and a few other things, man, on the agenda. Man, shut your ass up. All right. He want to start the intro. Go ahead. Get your drink. You already know. Got me a little screwdriver action jumping off today. A little vodka and orange juice. Hey, you already know what time it is. Let's get it, baby. All right, before we get into all the OU BYU talk, man, let me just start by saying this right now, man. I've been seeing a few people out there talking about, Jordan Travis, the quarterback from Florida State, got broke off Saturday. He's done for the year, man. I've seen a lot of people out here starting to say that maybe they should fall in the poll and whatnot since, they no longer have their starting quarterback or whatever. And believe me when I tell you, I can't stand Florida State's ass. But at the same time, I can't help but think, what if it was us, man? What if our starting quarterback got knocked out and then all of a sudden people are saying that we don't deserve to be in the playoffs? Just because we lost our quarterback. Y'all remember, we seen something similar to this with Ohio State when they whooped everybody's ass and won the title with Cardale Jones. So all I know is that if they would do that shit to OU, all hell would break loose, man. You already know, man. Shit, we wouldn't be trying to hear that bullshit. So anyway, I think they should lead them boys right where they at. Now, if they turn around and they lose to Louisville or, or something like that, then y'all drop them. But if they finish this regular season and win they conference title and they still undefeated, they ass better be in the playoffs, man. That's gonna be a bad look, and it's not gonna be good for other teams in the future, man, if they let that shit slide. Even though we going to 12 teams, that shit won't matter. But anyway, hell with Florida State. But I'm just saying, I was seeing that and I was like, ooh wee, if that was my team, oh no, man, you already know. Now, let's start talking about this BYU game, man. First and foremost, survive and advance, baby. Just win the game. That's the first thing that we have to do. Even with TCU, I don't give a damn if we win that shit Iowa style, 10-3. But when it comes to BYU, great atmosphere, they got some history there in the stadium, with Lavelle Edwards and shit back in the day with Ty Detmer and all those guys. But that field was straight ass, man. I mean, I can't believe that shit, man. That field was in that bad of condition, man. That shit wasn't safe for no one. But the field seemed like it was just going to get worse and worse and worse. I know that Iowa State tore up the field the week before, but that field is just man. You can't be no Power 5 school running around with no field like that, man. But anyway, oh man. Came out there, loud crowd, hostile environment. False starts. That's where we're going to start this shit, man. False starts again. And I know Jacob Sexton, he was a little nervous, getting his little start on, I think Caden Green got a false start as well. But, it is what it is, man. Now, Jeffrey actually called a decent game. I'll say that much right now. It was a decent game. It wasn't West Virginia type shit, but it was decent. I'll let his ass slide with that one. It wasn't his play calls that pissed me off as much as it was more of the personnel and the substitutions that left me desiring a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Nick Anderson got this shit started off right, man, with his 3-yard touchdown pass after they completed the long bomb to Jaden Gibson out there. So that got us kicked off, during the first quarter. But then he turned around later on and got a damn offensive pass interference on the fake punt that was prettier than a bitch, man. Damn, that was pretty. I was like, oh man, we got the ass good, and then called it back. Oh man, that was devastating. Then I think it was in the second quarter, BYU fumbled the little handoff. They was trying to run a little reverse they damn self, and they fumbled that Redsloff or whatever his damn name is. He sounded like a Call of Duty villain or some shit. But anyway, he fumbled that, and I believe it was Bothroyd that jumped on that. I think it was Bothroyd that covered that fumble. And Dylan had an okay game. Before he got hurt, he was doing okay. It was fine, I guess. We so damn spoiled, with our quarterback play, man. There's a lot of teams out there that would love to have that performance. I mean, shit. I done seen some bad quarterbacking out here this year, man. And speaking of Dylan getting hurt, man, when Jackson came in the game, what the hell was Jeffrey doing? Running that man that many times, man. Every time he ran the ball, I was just like, I mean, he tried to repeat the whole Texas shit all over again, didn't he? He wanted Davis Bevel to come in there and not be able to throw the ball 10 yards. Come on, man. I mean, man, I don't get nervous, but I was like, if he get his ass tagged one time, and they did, they put a hit out on his ass. You see the one where he was kneeling out the clock. You see they still try to put a hit out on him. Yeah, man. Let's see what else. And as far as Dylan goes, man, I mean, I guess Brent is saying that he's on schedule to play Friday. I mean, I don't know. I mean, usually you don't see guys come back from concussions that fast, and especially since he already got his head rocked last year by TCU. So, I mean, I guess, man, if he clears protocol, then shit, trot his ass out there. Me personally, though, I mean, I still want to see Jackson get some game regardless. Man, I mean, I'm dead serious about him needing some experience, man, before next year. I mean, you get the non-conference next year, but I mean, every ounce of experience that he could get right now is what we need, man. I know a lot of people, it's a lot of people wondering if he's coming back, if Dylan's coming back or not, or if he's going pro, is he going to transfer, whatever it is, man. I'll say this, though. If he brings his ass back for next year, as much as I hate it, it's going to have to be a 2-quarterback system, man, because as much as we know that Jackson is a good dude and he's a team player and he's going to always support his teammates, me personally, man, I don't know, man, if I would want to sit a whole nother year without playing, if I'm Jackson Arnold. I mean, I'm just being real. I mean, think about what we asking this man to do. So, we know what the plan was before the season started. The plan was for Dillon to go out here, do what he's doing, and then get his ass up out of here. That was the plan. So, the way they got the quarterback stacked, you got Jackson waiting there, you got Hawkins, then you got Sperry coming up behind Hawkins. So, I mean, we got our next three quarterbacks already in the chamber. So, I mean, we can't be having no misfires and shit. So anyway, now for whatever reason, if Dillon decides all of a sudden he can't go Friday, I don't know why I keep wanting to say Saturday, but Friday, if he can't go, it's a good possibility we might have seen Dillon for the last time, because if he does declare or have aspirations to go pro, go to the NFL, then he ain't playing in the bowl game. So, he should be getting his ass ready for the combine and not trying to go out there and get injured and really drop his stock. I mean, he's already going to be, in the later rounds, he ain't going first round, nothing like that. So, I mean, if he go out there and he get injured, man, he might have to come back. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. Yeah, if that's the case, then, I mean, we might get to see the Jackson Arnold era begin, man. Friday. Which, like I said, if Dillon decides to come back, I'm cool with that. We can definitely, you want the experience, you want his knowledge, and, but I mean, it's going to be tough because, I mean, if he comes back, they have an open quarterback competition. If Jackson beats him, then what? He done passed up on his opportunity to go to the NFL, and at that point, then what? That's gonna be rough, man. That's some of that Spencer Sanders type shit, ain't it? Go over there and sit on the bench. And another thing with Jeffrey, man, I wasn't too upset or surprised with any of Jeffrey's calls. We knew he gonna get a little bit weird anyway. He can't go 2 games in a row. You know that. But what in the hell was he doing? Running Stoops, once again, from the running back position, down there trying to punch it in the end zone. I mean, come on, man. Drizzy been putting it down, man, as a receiver. He does not need to be running no balls out of the backfield, none of that type of stuff, man. You see his ass, he almost got murdered out there, man. The man don't have enough weight, man, to be taking that kind of punishment like that. If he's gonna get hit, it need to be by, a defensive back, not by a linebacker, man. I'm trying to get that man killed out there. And then ultimately that led to the missed damn field goal. One more time, man, I'm asking, what the fuck is wrong with our kicker's leg, man? I mean, I know it's more mental than physical right now. But come on, man. I mean, even if he's, outshining the other kickers in practice, something's clearly wrong when the lights come on, when it's game time. So why don't you get one of those other guys over there and trot them out there and see if they gamers? Because sometimes, sometimes guys are just bad practice players, But then when those lights come on, they turn into a different person and shit. I mean, maybe we need to try something like that. I mean, anything, because right now, the only alternative is to go for it every time we get down there in field goal range, because we can't even count on him to make a damn 27-yard field goal. Come on, man. The hell you doing, man? I mean, first it went from he couldn't kick from the left hash. He missed that one from the right hash. I don't know what to tell you. I can't call it. So anyway, man. Yeah, but I mean, they kind of. I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying to get along with Jeffrey. But you got Tyree and you got Gavin Sawchuk was tearing their ass in half out there on the field, and then you just didn't line up and just run it in, man. Just run it in. Just run the shit in, Jeffrey. Woo, Lord. Anyway, let's go over to the defense, man. First of all, it was not a good performance by anybody's standards. It was a damn shame. I sat right here and told y'all ass that BYU wasn't no good offensively or defensively. And that seems to be a trend. Every time I tell y'all that somebody's defense ain't good or their offense ain't good, it seems like we go out there and try to make the SIP master a liar, man. You know what I mean? They statistically was the worst rushing team in the damn conference, but yet somehow went out there looking like OU from the 80s and shit. Running option plays all on us and shit. We slipping and sliding, falling all over the damn place. Man. Woo. I mean, I told y'all Kansas' defense sucked ass. UCF's defense sucked ass. And then both of those teams came and we made them boys look good, didn't we? Ooh-wee. Anyway. Yeah, man. Defensively, it wasn't good, man. We had some good plays, you know. But we had a lot of bad plays. I mean, they was gashing the shit out of us, man, all over the place. I mean, we got the pick six from Billy Bowman. That was good, you know. He almost got caught by the quarterback, didn't he? Man, if he would have got caught by that quarterback, he wouldn't have never heard the end of that. Then you had the strip sack by Big Danny D. Danny Stutzman with the strip sack, man, and yeah, I'm glad that he came up with that, man, because apparently we needed every last one of those plays, man. Because, man, we tried to give that game away, man. We did. We was like, here, please take the fucking game, man. They didn't take it. But we damn sure tried to give it to them. Let's see, what else we got? The defensive line, man. Now, it's documented the field was, I mean, as bad as it could possibly be. So I know that they probably couldn't get the push off like they really wanted to, you know, but damn, man. Y'all serious, man? Once again, man, y'all had BYU out there looking like their offense was good and shit. They ain't done shit against nobody else. Iowa State walked up in there on that same field and bent their ass over right there on the 50-yard line. I mean, then we show up and make these fools look like they're a damn playoff contender. I don't know what to tell you, man. We a terrible road team for sure. That's not even up for debate anymore. I mean, our losses came on the road, and then we barely squeaking by BYU. Barely got by Cincinnati. Cincinnati been getting their ass monkey stomped by everybody else. But somehow we made them look good, didn't we? But yeah, man. Let me see here. What? Yeah, that's what I thought. BYU threw for 173 yards by Reslov, the villain. And this dude can't even throw. I mean, he can, if you leave somebody open, he can hit them. But I mean, Slovis was the guy that could supposedly throw the ball. Reslov was the one that could run the ball. But even he was out there shining on us, man. And then, I know this stat can't be right. 217 yards rushing to BYU. BYU was averaging somewhere around 90 yards, not even 100 yards. They doubled that shit. Defense, slap yourself. So, yeah, wasn't a good day. Defensive line, them boys, they gotta do better, man. I know that they was going against Max Protect like everybody else, and we already know this, man. You know, BYU came out and ran plays they hadn't ran all year long on offense and on defense. They came out in some foreign-ass defense. They didn't even know what they was doing. They just knew that it was going to confuse the shit out of us. You know? But we already know we going to get every team's best shot, man. And those ain't just words, man. That shit's real. You know? They had this game circled more than any other game on their schedule, just like UCL, just like all those teams do, man. I mean, if your name is OU in Texas, not only are you leaving, but you're considered to be, just the two teams that every team want to beat. I can't really give Texas any props about carrying shit because they ain't done a damn thing in well over a decade for this damn league other than get their ass whooped. I guess you gonna give them half a point for the win they got against Georgia a few years ago in the bowl game, maybe. Other than that, fools been getting their ass towed up. But yeah, especially when you OU, winning all those conference championships. Yeah, everybody want to knock you off, man. But yeah, man. I mean, I ain't even mad at it. I mean, I watched the game. I wasn't even upset, man. I mean, I think that was probably the calmest I watched the game. Yeah, I yelled a couple of times here and there, but I mean, it was pretty tame, compared to how I really usually I show out, man. I mean, for real. I need to get back, coach. But anyway, it ain't a whole lot else to take from the game. Jackson got a taste of the action, man, and he did good for the situation that he was in. He was out there, against a hostile crowd, bad field conditions. So yeah, man, he did okay. I mean, TCU coming up Friday, and I guess they gonna trot their freshmen out there. So we might see freshmen against freshmen. But I mean, we seem to be a totally different team when we playing at home. So I imagine we just gonna body slam these fools and go on and finish this season up. I'm not even finna say that TCU sucks or anything like that, because if I do, they gonna come out and give us the game of their damn life. So yeah. So anyway, man, I know my uncle, man, he been asking, can he host one of these videos, man? And I don't know if I can turn his ass loose like that, man. Some people say that they don't like when I use the F-bomb. Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, he's way worse than me, man. But I mean, that's a true pimp player right there, man. But I don't know. I tell you what, man, if I can get some likes on this video, man, that way y'all can let me know if y'all want to see Unc, man, because he's gonna be in town for Thanksgiving. I really ain't trying to let him get no airtime, man, because I don't know what's gonna come out of his mouth. But Unc, he want to do the pregame for TCU, so I don't know. He want to do the preview, so I don't know, man. Shit. But man, I appreciate the support that you guys keep showing me, man. We growing pretty fast, man, out here. So I appreciate it, man. And y'all just keep on doing what y'all doing, and I'm gonna keep on doing what I'm doing. And Corso, man, we out of this bitch. Peace.